we're parking right now to go to this, what would you call this?
Like a tea place?
Like a tea place? I don't know. It's like by our mall. We're gonna go check it out.
Yeah.
It's a little suspect because they have that enclosed tent. Outside tent, which I don't see how that's supposed to be a lot safer, but okay. Or maybe they put heaters? Yeah. Is that what it is? Yeah, they have heaters outside. So. So it's over there. The tent looking shit. The tent looking shit. But yeah. It's Sunday fun day.
Oh my gosh, we're right here.
Look how cute this place is. It's so like indie, hipster type of thing. But yeah. Aha. 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 We're just waiting for our tea and our little pastry. I think that's what it is.
Whatever it is. I'm not sure what it is.
Where do you want to go eat it? In the car?
Yeah.
If it was nice, I would probably just sit here.
Yeah. There's still a lot of people in there, so I don't really think that's a good idea.
I don't think there. Oh yeah, there is heaters, but
yeah.
it also blocks the wind too. Yeah. So that's smart. But yeah, to end our Sunday, a little pastry with little tea.
Yay! After a drinky drink.
Right.
One.
Nah, not us. Feels like we're like in the city or something.
I know, right?
But it's really not. We're in the suburbs. Suburbs life. We just went to go have a little drinky drink. We need to catch up on some things. You know, some things with me. Sorry guys, a little private.
Yeah, there is such a thing as privacy, guys. I know she vlogs her life, but there's certain parts y'all don't know about.
Oh Lord, y'all don't want to know, trust me. Or y'all probably do want to know the tea. Oh, you know what? Somebody actually wanted to know about relationships because I had asked, give me topics to talk about. They wanted to know, sit down and talk about what do we think about, like, or what do we expect from guys or something like that, like from men, that I guess he kind of would want advice on. I guess what he was trying to say.
Oh, it's a male follower.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he wants to know, like, what do we think about men and like dating right now?
We'll tell you that when we have our tea time in the car.
Oh, you want to talk about that in the car? We can do it. We can talk about that. I'll look back and look at the comment, and then we can talk about that, I guess, for today's Vlogmas. And that'll be perfect too. Tea, and we're drinking tea.
Sunday tea.
We'll be right back, guys. So we're back in the car. I'm gonna get some hand sanitizer. Let's try this. We got this like hot. So it's like an Indian place, right?
It's like Pakistani.
Or Pakistani.
Like Middle Eastern.
I want to burn my tongue.
I know. I'm famous for that. So.
Okay, I'm trying this tea without you.
Oh.
Hold on, let me blow on it actually.
I have to look at the bun.
Is this it? Let me see. Show the camera. Show the people what you got. Oh.
It's like a burger.
I thought it was dessert.
So that's not.
So is that what we got too?
Yep, that's what we
or
got.
What I got?
That's what you got too.
Oh shit.
It smells good. Oh, can't wait to dig in this din din.
We got. Never mind.
Well, I said it was a main main entree, main course.
Oh.
It's got a samosa in it though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like a samosa burger.
It's yummy.
/ mukbang. So that's what it looks like. Cool.
Well, let me try my tea. Hold on. I'm not trying to like die.
Okay. Damn, we didn't get napkins. Anyways. Yeah, so I'm gonna turn down the radio. Going to answer somebody's comment. Thank you.
How did you like your tea?
I like it, yeah. I told you it was like, it feels like the same thing that...
Ooh, this is nice and warm.
We are going to sip and chat. Tell you guys the tea while drinking tea.
/ eating.
While we eat too, / mukbang.
Right.
DMAW wants to know, I need a vlog of you speaking about relationships and how you feel about men. It would be dope to see a woman's perspective on guys, things we are slacking on and maybe could do better. So let's think about this. Let's take a bite of this though. You want to take a bite of this?
Yeah, let me make sure I hold this thing close to my face because I feel like I'm gonna get it all over me.
Okay. That's a good flavor. Interesting.
It's different.
Very different. Would never think of, but
you know, that's okay. That's good.
That's good flavor. I'm trying to figure out what the hell. It's not meat in there, is it?
I think it's like potato.
It's like potato and bread.
Potato is like breaded, like vegetables. Peas. I think I'm tasting peas. Either way, it's good. I'm about to be real good. I will use this bag as my napkin.
It's good though. People are watching this.
Hey.
Anyways, so what do we think about men?
They said, no, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Currently, y'all suck, man. I'm just kidding. It's just not looking very good at the moment.
But we also can't sit here and lump everybody
right
into the
we
same
don't want
category.
to category the fuckboys with all the guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There are guys out here who are really trying, putting in effort, wanting to do right. And then there are others who don't care and will drag you through their crap. A piece of advice: know yourself before you start dealing with people, because if you have issues and
see, that's the problem though. They do know themselves.
Know yourselves and be willing to be honest about it
with the other person that you're getting involved with, because now you're dragging people and now you're looking like really fucking selfish. But things that you guys are slacking on, I would say the honesty of what you really want.
The communication.
I mean, you can communicate and still lie about that shit, because
if you're communicating and lying, then you ain't communicating.
So be honest and communicate. Pretty much.
And if you've been hurt in a previous relationship and you haven't dealt with your crap, please do not bring it on to somebody else. Don't do that. Because if you hurt, you're going to hurt the next person, and then they're going to run around and find somebody else and hurt them too. You're just causing a chain reaction. Don't do that.
And that's the messed up thing, because it's like a lot of people are hurt and they know that, and they don't want to better themselves. They don't want to fix their issues and heal properly. You know what I mean? Do what they need to do so they're not like that. They're literally okay with just, how would you say that?
Complacent. You're like comfortable where you at.
Like you're okay with that.
I mean, you might not technically be okay with like sucking at whatever you suck at, but like you're not willing to put in the effort to try and make yourself better.
And I'm not about to,
I ain't a therapist,
sit around and wait for you to fucking realize to actually do something. I can be there for support, but as long as I see that you're putting some action into helping yourself, nobody else can. You know, nobody else can do that. People can be there for you, hear you out, but I can't do that shit for you.
Right.
Unfortunately. And I don't want to either.
And a lot of the stuff that we're saying is not just necessarily specifically to guys. It happens to females too. So
obviously,
literally, this could go either way. But I mean, since
this
you're
is
a guy,
we're coming from our experiences, I guess.
Coming from our experiences,
I feel like guys just the consistency too. It's like,
do not start a vibe that you can't maintain. Don't start with like texting every day, all that other stuff, if that's not who you are. If you don't do that,
not what you want,
and that's not what you want, you need to say that up front.
Yeah, be fucking upfront. I feel like we're 30, so we're in a position now where it's like we kind of know what the fuck we want.
And if we do something, like, I really value, at this point in my life, I really value when somebody tells me like how they feel about something.
Like I respect you so much more if you would just be upfront.
Right.
Hey, I just want this.
Right.
Hey, I'm not looking for this.
Right.
Cool. Like, thank you for letting me know up front.
Right. If you can be mature about it and not be rude and like just put your point across and set your boundary, like, okay, cool. Okay, I can respect that. But if you start something like, I'm texting you every day, and then you fall off, and then it's like, I don't hear from you, and then I'm trying to figure out who you are, but you're not really trying to get interested in me or whatever, like, at a certain point, if a woman gets fed up, like, I'm not putting in all this effort for something that's not really, it's one-sided at a certain point. Don't start a vibe that you can't maintain. And be yourself from the beginning.
Don't lead people on. Yeah, be yourself.
Be yourself in the beginning. Don't be trying to roll up on somebody trying to get their number or whatever, and then can't even maintain the damn
Don't start
vibe.
Up here if you can't go any higher than that. If you can't go any
higher than that, bro. Because then that's what I'm expecting, because that's what you led with. Don't do that. It's a setup for yourself.
Start off slow. It's okay.
Yeah. I would appreciate a dude who started off slow. Like, yeah, let me get to know you. Let me be your friend. Try and be somebody's friend first before you try to get all that extra stuff. Literally, sex is like the cherry on top of the cake. Like, seriously, bro, like,
it ain't always about
no, it's not. Because at the end of the day, that part could be great, but then the rest of your relationship sucks. So if you winning in that area and everything else about you sucks, fix your life, because don't nobody want that.
Have your shit together.
Yeah, have your shit together.
You know, have some self-awareness of, take time for yourself to get to know yourself better. Like, realize the things that you need to work on so that it doesn't affect into the next relationship that you go into.
And then even if you don't have it all together,
do that for yourself, and then do that for the other person too, man. It's like, just be considerate. Fuck.
True.
I don't know.
And even if you don't have it all together,
that's
be
okay.
willing to be honest and open to somebody, like, to calling you out.
These are my issues that I have.
And allow people to call you out.
And don't get mad when we call you out.
You can be mad for like 5 seconds, but then be like, okay, yeah, you're right.
But see, don't just like say, yeah, you right, and not willing to work on it.
Yeah, say, yeah, you're right, and then fix it. Because if I gotta tell you again,
that's what pissed me off. It's like, you know this, but you're still not willing to help yourself out. So if you're not willing to help yourself out, how do you expect me to just support that?
And don't let me repeat myself, because I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna keep doing it. Like, if you gotta constantly be reminded to do the same thing over and over again, like, you gotta constantly be reminded to, like, hang out with me, or you gotta constantly be reminded to text me, or you gotta constantly be reminded to find out how I'm doing if you haven't heard from me for the whole dang day, then that's a problem for you, bro.
I know that everyone has their boundaries, and that's why I say, like, hey, be upfront. These are my boundaries. Like, it's nothing against you. This is just how I deal with things now. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But be upfront about it. Don't try to hide that shit, and then when shit happens, something happens, it's like, we're not psychic. You gotta let the other person know. So I feel like those are the things that I'm finding out with men in particular that I meet. It's like, they're so interested, they're desired by me, but they don't seem to value me in a way that I'm looking for. You know what I mean?
Right. It's like, we're more than just the parts that we're attached to. You know what I'm talking about.
It's like, I think when as we get older, it's just saying, oh, you're beautiful, you're fine, you're this. It's just not enough. Like, you don't gotta tell me that, boo boo. I know this.
It's superficial. Yeah, once you hit a certain age, you just like,
yeah,
you're telling me stuff I already know. I tell myself this every day.
I wake up saying that.
Right.
So it's like, okay, yes.
And it's not to come from a place of conceit, but it's like, okay, but what else? What else do you like about me? Like, what else is interesting about me? Like, why are you here? And if you can't make your intentions clear from the beginning, then don't bother wasting somebody's time. Like, you have to be clear with your intentions.
That's what I'm saying. That comes in with the self-awareness. Yeah. Know what you want.
If you just want to mess around with somebody, say that. I'm
pretty sure, especially
you would say
an older female, would definitely appreciate if you were just upfront.
And she would peace out if that's not her deal.
Yeah. And you got to be okay with that too.
Like, right.
But
because you might get turned down a lot because of that.
Guys, like, y'all would like hold that information from us,
and then we're sitting there hoping, or we'll go along with it, thinking, okay, this is cool for the moment. And then when we start to decide, okay, maybe I want something more than this, but you didn't ask me what I wanted, and I never said I made myself clear about what I wanted. Then we ended this loop where it keeps going to this thing, and then somebody ends up getting mad, and then people's feelings get hurt. And just be, intentional about what it is that you're doing. Like, if you just want to mess around, say that. If you want a committed relationship, eventually say that
and show that.
Say that and do that, yeah. Because actions, that's another point. Actions speak.
We can't just be like, okay, I hear you. Okay,
yeah.
So what you gonna do about it?
Yeah, I hear you, but I don't see nothing. So
what? Okay, and
your words mean nothing to me. and I think if you're dating with older women, I'm not saying that we're like that old, but
mature.
If you're dating with more mature women, I got to a point where I don't care what you say out your mouth. If you're not showing me, then I don't care. Like
that's nice that I'm hearing that, but
that's great. You're telling me what you think I want to hear, but
follow through with it.
If you're not showing me, then I don't care about what you're saying.
Yeah.
So don't be playing games with people.
So I think that's the honesty. Just be honesty is what I feel like I'm lacking. I feel like you guys want to pursue. It's like in the beginning, it's like it seems like you guys want to pursue something serious. And then it just falls off. It's like, what the fuck happened?
Jumps off the diving board at the deep end, and it's like never to be seen again.
Yeah, I'm like, I thought y'all wanted something serious.
Another thing that you guys don't do: don't be acting like you're somebody's boyfriend and you haven't even made that commitment yet.
Right.
Don't do that.
Right.
Don't do that. That's a setup. That's a setup for you and a setup for the female. So don't do that, because that's a recipe for disaster. You know exactly what you're doing, and once she finds out that she's being led on, she's gonna jack you up. Like, and can't nobody be blamed but you, because you knew exactly what you were doing.
Then why the hell you acting like you my boyfriend when you know that?
Right. Don't be trying to hold me and hug me in public. Don't be trying to be all up on me, and then when I'm trying to like talk to you about stuff and be serious, you're like, I don't want to hear about that. Yeah. Okay, then don't miss me with all that crap. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. None of it. If you can't commit, don't do it. If you can't commit,
like I said, if you can't, just be upfront.
don't. But it's like, don't act like that's something that you want when it's not. Don't act like it's something that you want and it's not, because then you're leading on somebody else who actually wants that.
Don't be lying.
Yeah, don't lie, because then you might die.
Especially, and the worst part. Oh Lord, it's a joke. It's a joke. But y'all can't even be honest with yourself.
Right.
You say one thing, and then it's like you guys can't go past through the physical parts. It's like of someone. It's like, what else?
There's more to life than
obviously that. Yes, we have to be attracted to each other. I agree.
Yes.
But for long term, if it is even what you're looking for, other things need to play in part with that. Right. It's not just,
if you're looking for a relationship and you're not willing to put in the work, then you're not gonna have it. Like, it's not just let's just get into a relationship. Hey, you're my girlfriend, and you just go with the flow day by day. No, it's like, I'm waking up in the morning like, okay, I'm in a relationship. What am I doing to make sure that my relationship is like going well? Am I checking in to make sure I'm not doing anything wrong?
And this is to say, like, we don't expect you guys to be perfect.
No,
obviously. Like, for example, I feel like I'm learning that I need to be a little bit more upfront about what I want, and not just expect that the person's gonna know what I want. So I need to voice it out like, hey, this is what I want.
That's a female problem.
And yeah, it's like, baby, you mad at me? No.
And then we expect you to be like, I know you're mad at me. What's wrong? And then
be mad.
When you don't, we get even more mad.
Have a bitch face all day.
No, we pout and we get mad.
Yeah,
so
we need to do better.
We need to do better.
But I think me, for the most part, I say when I'm mad. Like, I'm the type of person that, like, I go ahead and say when I'm mad at the moment. And that's the problem that I had in my past relationships. I would hold that in and not let them know that I was mad. So things just kept piling up until I blew up, pretty much.
And if you have a problem with, like, saying what's on your mind, write it down. Write it down. Just write it down. Nobody's gonna judge you for having a script. Just write it down. I don't judge, because I do it. She did it.
It actually did help, yeah.
It works. It helps you keep your thoughts together so you're not running all over the place. You know, we're all flawed beings. We all are figuring it out.
I'm not expecting you to be perfect.
No,
because I know I'm not perfect.
I'm not perfect at all.
But if we're both willing to be honest with each other and communicate and work through things, work through the, you know, not everything's gonna be fucking a walk in the park, obviously, but that's what the relationship is. We help each other. We deal with things and grow from that and learn from each other.
And that's the whole purpose of being in a relationship.
Yeah.
Is learning from each other and growing with each other. Can't do that if you're ignoring the other person's needs. Right. If that's what you're looking for. If you're looking for long term, then you got to put in the work. If you're not, do whatever it is that you're doing. Because we're not mind readers up in here.
It comes off as like, I feel like guys just want like really naive, dumb girls. That's what I'm feeling. It's like, y'all say y'all want a female that has everything together, that's smart, got their own shit going on, that they can honestly take care of themselves. And then when you have that, it's like, oh no, they're asking for too much. It's like, do you even have that?
Yeah. Don't make a woman feel like she's like doing the most when all she's asking for is bare minimum what she should already be giving. Like, it's really like not that hard.
Quality time together.
Also, I don't know if y'all know anything about this. I'm just going to put the plug right here. But love languages. Figure out what a love language is. What yours is first.
Self-awareness.
Find out what your love language is. Figure out how somebody can show you love and what that means to you. And you need to find out whoever you're dating what their love language is so that you can show them the love that they receive. Because otherwise, you speak in 2 different languages and ain't nobody going to be happy. So...
Mine is, I'll let y'all know if y'all want me to know it like that. Mine is active service is number 1. And I think the second one was like quality time.
Mine is quality time. And the second one is, I want to say maybe physical touch. But when it comes to quality time, I know from me just doing the work for myself, knowing what that means for me, it means I like time and attention with people. I usually like one-on-one, like
personal,
this type stuff.
Quality time.
I like group settings, don't get me wrong, but if it's somebody that I actually genuinely care about and I really just want to have time with them and find out how they're doing, I want to be one-on-one with you. I don't want your face to be glued to a TV screen or to a phone. I want undivided attention where we're actually having intentional conversations.
Everybody has their preferences, so you have to figure out what your partner likes and needs
and what they don't like.
So let's give somebody, I guess, end it with like giving some advice or maybe some tips. So what else can we say in a positive note to end this for the guys?
Nobody's perfect. We don't expect you to be. But you have to be willing to put in the work for yourself and for the relationship that you want.
Look, man, it just really comes down to, if you really say you want this girl or you want to be with somebody, then show them that. Show them that.
And stay committed to it if that's what you want.
And, you know, things aren't always going to be easy showing that to somebody.
Right.
And you just have to be, if you really, really want to be with a person, you got to show them, like, hey,
I'm in this.
I'm willing to work through this with you because I want to be with you.
And especially if you get to a point where you're married, that's legit a wake up every day with the intention of, hey, I'm going to love you despite the fact that you make me mad all the time.
Yeah.
You wake up with a decision. So it's literally down to how much are you willing to commit to something? How much are you willing to put in work?
Yeah. How much are you willing to work to see if it works? But
that was our Dr. Phil session for today. Pay up. No, I'm just kidding.
So show up. Be a man. Step up. Step it up.
Do it. And call her out on her crap too.
Mm-hmm.
She'd appreciate that.
Yeah, definitely.
Tell me when I'm doing something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Put in.
Don't be shy too.
Yeah, give your input. Act like you want to be in this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, babe, I want to work on this. I want us to be good, but we got to do X, Y, and Z. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Let's work on it together. It shows that you're interested. So, y'all can do it.
Anyways, thank you for watching today's video thank you, Jessa, for coming on this topic with me. It's a lot better. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and like the button.
Subscribe.
Damn, man.
Subscribe.
Hey, we need to call her out. She got a YouTube channel too. She be singing, man. Make a video. Yo, you haven't made a YouTube video.
I know. I'm gonna do some Christmas songs or something before Christmas comes.
Do us a Christmas song. Somebody leave a suggestion for her to sing, please.
I'm gonna sing Santa Baby.
Okay, then let's hear it.
I'm gonna do it.